time to remember and learn facts about the contributions of African Americans to our country. And whereas during February in particular, we remember the stories of those who have helped build our nation and our city and advance the cause of freedom and civil rights. And we remember those who helped build our families, places of worship, and communities. And whereas as we celebrate African American history, we teach our children and all Americans to rise above brutality and bigotry and to be champions of human dignity and equality. And whereas we rededicate ourselves to reaffirming and promise the Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Charlottesville, Virginia, do hereby celebrate February 2017 as African American History Month. In recognition, amen, amen. In recognition of the struggles and contributions of African Americans, and to make all citizens aware of the significance of the achievements of African Americans in our community and throughout this country, we hereby urge all citizens to mark this month by supporting and encouraging the efforts of all interested groups and organizations. We have two different proclamations that we are going to present to two different individuals. One who, as many have stated, was the baddest point guard to ever come through the city of Charlottesville, Mr. Jerome Swamp Sailor. Can we give him a round of applause, please? Come on up, Mr. Sailor. Mr. Sailor has been working for Parks and Recs here in the city for many years now. He has been a dedicated member of this community who has selflessly given his time, his talents, his treasure to help young people for decades now. There is not a young person who has come through the city of Charlottesville who has attended either South First Street, who's played basketball at Tonsler Park, or who's just been in the community as a whole who is not aware of Mr. Swamp, as we like to call him. He is an individual who selflessly puts on community events every summer, including popsicle giveaways, where he makes me buy a bunch of popsicles. Not getting any this year, this is my pay. He's an individual who puts together bike drives, rallies. He helps people, all those who are in need, no matter what you look like, regardless of your race, creed, or religion. And this is our token of appreciation to you, Mr. Swamp. Would you like to say a couple of words, sir? I know you're not sure. Boom.
I didn't see this coming until I saw West last week. I knew he had something up his sleeve. But I know most of the people do this job in Szakos and all work for West Haven. Of course, I know Mr. Jones and Mr. Phil I met a couple times. When West first came to town, I think he knew who to seek out to get some attention, so he found me. But other than that, I would thank everybody, my family, my friends. It's all about the kids for me.
So the next proclamation that we'll be providing is to a man who needs very little introduction, Mr. Damian Snake Banks. If we can give him a round of applause, please. Mr. Banks, who is often known as a community-wide hero, is the co-founder, along with his lovely wife, of the BCBA Banks Collage Basketball League here in the city of Charlottesville, which is a venture that has several different components to it, including men's basketball, youth cheerleading, youth dancing, flag football, and now volleyball, correct? I got a spike for you. So, this gentleman has been a lifesaver to this community. His efforts every summer has led to a reduction in violence, has brought the community together in several different ways, and he has truly been a beacon of light in terms of being a voice of reason and calm when needed, as well as a voice of force to let the little ones know that we're not going to have any of that out here. You are appreciated, your commitment is appreciated, your tremendous valor and your time and effort that you provide to this community is appreciated. And as we like to call you, Mr. Snake, thank you, sir. We can, let's give him another round of applause.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who came out to support or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and everybody who supported, because everybody did support. It's not just me, you know, I'm like the last guy on the totem pole, it seems like, you know what I'm saying. It take all of us to put everything together, and I like to thank my wife and my kids and everybody. They out in the hallway, you know, y'all took all the seats. But I like to thank all y'all. I like to thank Tanisha too, because she come out and help every summer. So, and Wes, all y'all, take it easy.
All right. Thank you. You two gentlemen are indeed the definitions of Black history. Thank you, sir. I have one more resolution that, as colleagues have seen, in regards to Freedom Day. So, this resolution to transform the city of Charlottesville's core public spaces.
That's not, that's mine.
This right? Yeah, I was going to say.
Is this other business? We're going to do March 3rd? Is that?
Sorry. Thank you. Sorry about that. So, to recognize March 3rd as Liberation and Freedom Day in Charlottesville, whereas more than half of the population of Charlottesville and of Albemarle County at the time of the Civil War was enslaved, and whereas this historical fact remained little known until the recent salutary work of the Charlottesville Blue Ribbon Commission on Race, Monuments, and Public Spaces, which promoted public knowledge of this important aspect of the history of our city and county, and whereas the city of Charlottesville endeavors to change the narrative on race by recognizing and celebrating African American history as an important constituent of the city's collective history, and whereas 14,000 members of our community, having struggled for generations in bondage, began to be freed on March 3rd, 1865, owing to the arrival of Union forces under the command of Generals Custer and Sheridan, who enforced the 1863 Emancipation Proclamation, and whereas the values of freedom and justice are universal and are thus rightly celebrated by everyone. Now therefore be it resolved by declaration of the Charlottesville City Council that March the 3rd shall henceforth be recognized by the city and celebrated as Liberation and Freedom Day. Thank you.
Ready for what? Yourself?
Let's take this.
After all of those, mine is rather pedantic, but upcoming council meetings. We have scheduled a joint City Council Albemarle County Board of Supervisors meeting for Tuesday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, at 10 a.m. at the Thomas Jefferson Planning District Commission office on Water Street, at the Water Street Center. We'll be discussing a variety of things, but it's open to the public if you want to come. On Tuesday, February 21st is our regular next City Council meeting. Because of President's Day, it's on a Tuesday. It'll be at 7 p.m. at City Hall in Council Chambers.